Hey guys, this is Nick from ForexForNoobs.com with a live trade video. Today is Monday the 15th of April 2019. Time is 15:49, almost 15:50 here in the UK. You're looking at an AUDUSD 15-minute chart. Normally when I start my live trade videos, I'm just about to get into a trade. This time I decided to start a little early because I see a trade coming up that I want to take, but it's not triggering yet. So what I want to do is I want to enter long on AUDUSD. Where AUDUSD just dropped recently down to here is kind of where I wanted to enter, but I was planning on entering just a tad lower than that. So my entry would have been at around about this green line. It just missed it, but I still think there's a good chance it's going to drop down to here. So I want to do the trade something like, oops, no, not like that. Something like this is what I'm planning for this trade. Now, my normal trading platform is unfortunately not connecting right now. Not quite sure what's wrong with it. I've contacted my broker. They can't figure it out. They say that on their side, everything is fine. So I think it's something on my side, which needs to be solved. So I'm unfortunately stuck with using MetaTrader 5 at the moment. I don't like MetaTrader 5 or MetaTrader 4. They're not my favorite platforms for trading, but I guess I'm stuck with them, so I have to make do with what I've got. So I'm looking to enter this on, actually I need to do my position size. Sorry guys, just give me a minute here. So while I do this, I think I can talk and do this at the same time. While I do this, I want to explain basically what's going on here. Why am I trading the 15-minute chart for starters? That's not something you would normally see me to do. I'm a daily chart trader, but the fact is, right now, there's just not enough going on the daily charts. We're in a period of low volatility in the Forex market, and this low volatility basically means that I'm dropping down to lower timeframes in order to find some trades, because on the higher timeframes like the daily, even though I'm getting trades, they're just not really moving towards my target as fast as I would want them to. Sometimes it takes 1 or 2 weeks for them to hit my targets, and sometimes they just never even do. They just kind of get halfway there and then just slowly turn back around to where they started. So we're basically not getting the kind of moves we want on the daily chart. So I'm trading lower timeframes. Now, this isn't the first time this has happened. This also happened in 2014. Volatility dropped right down, so switching to the lower timeframes was the smarter move. And looking for ranges on the higher timeframes instead of looking for trends. I mean, everyone says the trend is your friend, but when there are no trends, you have to make new friends, right? So what I'm looking for is different things now. Now, this isn't to say that trading reversals on the daily is completely not viable. It's still viable. It's still profitable. It's just not as viable and not as profitable as it was last year. So we need to kind of change things up if we want to keep taking a decent amount of trades. If you're happy taking 1 trade a week, 2 trades per week, then by all means stick to the daily charts. But if you want more trades than that, which I often do, then lower time frames are your best bet. Now, you don't have to go as low as a 15-minute. You can go to the 1 hour. You can even go to the 4 hour. I'm just on the 15-minute because today this is where the trades are. Anyway, let me finish this part up. You know what? I'm not going to place this pending order because it's moved up a bit too much. I'll keep this part of the video, and we'll just see if we can trade a short from up here when it hits up here. So I'll update as this progresses. Okay, so just a quick update. The long trade never happened because price never dropped and hit my entry. So now we're looking for a short from resistance. My entry is going to be at the 0.7180. So I'm going to do some quick math here to get my, well, not really math. Just going to do use a calculator to get my the stats I need. Just want to double check everything is correct. Do this on this screen because it's a bit easier. Oh damn it, it's not easier if I, there we go. I'm gonna do that. I don't normally use MT5. I know that I can get a script to make this all easier, but yeah, I don't normally use MT5 or MT4. I'm just not a fan of these platforms, so I don't have the scripts and stuff that make it easier to enter your trades. Even though, like, I agree they're very useful, and I've seen a lot of people use them. I've got a lot of messages from people suggesting I use them, but yeah, it's just not that useful for me personally, because this is not my normal platform. I'm just having trouble with my normal platform today. Anyway, let me triple check these real quick. Right, I'm going to place that. So basically what's going to happen, what could happen anyway, price pushes up to here, triggers my entry, my stop loss is up here, and I'm looking for a target down to there. This is a 1 to 3 target, just a little bit better than 1 to 3 actually. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for this trade. Just going to update as it progresses. USD CAD, not quite pushing up to my entry level. So I'm going to just keep this, keep an eye on this one, keep that alarm there, and just, yeah, see how this one goes. All right, guys, just a quick update to this trade. As you can see, price pushed up, hit my entry, and then pulled away. Now, this is pretty much what I expected. I expected it to push up a little bit further than this, but it didn't. It just kind of got a few pips above my entry and then started dropping down. So I am in this trade. I am now waiting for price to drop down to here, which is my target. All right, guys, just another quick update to this trade. As you can see, it's kind of working its way down towards my target. It's not quite there yet, but I think it has a pretty decent chance of hitting that target sometime in the next few hours. Okay, guys, so final update to this trade. As you can see, it hit target overnight. It happened around about 2:15 a.m., so I was in bed. It hit my take profit. So this was a decent trade. I would have probably extended my target a little bit if I was awake, but, you know, I wasn't, so yeah, I didn't. But I'm happy with the overall result. It was a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio trade, so I got out with a very good return on this trade. I'm thinking about doing more of these live trade videos on the lower time frames. 15-minute, 5-minute is the lowest I go, but 30 minutes to 1 hour is where I take most of these kinds of trades. 15-minute trades usually wrap up quite quick. This one took 9 hours, 15 minutes or so. So this one went a little bit longer than the average, but eventually it did get there. So thank you for watching. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions, ask below this video.